let's rip it open. Looks pretty snazzy in there. I like the way it's looking, even though these pen machines, none of them look cool. There we go. I'm gonna take a quick look here and show you what is really cool about this. So if you're not into the battery thing, you can simply take that off and apply the clip cord attachment that comes with it, which just screws right on there. Now for me, I'm gonna use the battery 99% of the time, but if something happens, it's nice that you have the option. Also, it comes with O-rings, battery charger, and last but not least, we have our batteries. These are 18500 batteries. The cool part about these is that you can go and buy more of these. They're not terribly expensive. You can have quite a few of these in your arsenal. So if this ever starts to die and you got 10 of these lying around, you're gonna be good for a while. They do provide you with 2. They click right in here. Both of them, you can charge them up like that. Now all this does is unscrew off the top. You're gonna put the positive side in first and then put the cap on. Hold the power button down. Once the power is on, you just click the button again and you're run. Very little vibration here. I'm gonna set it down. Real minimal hum, very smooth in the hand. They say it has a DC Swiss motor in it, and usually the Swiss motors are pretty decent. It's at a 3.5 millimeter stroke, which I think is a perfect all-around stroke. I found 3.5 to be more of my favorite the more and more I tattoo. It has a voltage range from 4 to 11 volts, but it recommends that you stay between 5 to 7.5 volts. So we're gonna go on the top end of that at 7.5 and see how that works out. I'm gonna start with a 9 round liner, standard 12, and see where that goes. Needles, no problem going in and out, so that is very nice. Seems to clip in there quite well. And I will say that this click is really satisfying. So I just want to do a couple lines, shade a little bit, get a real general feel of how it is. First impressions. So if you guys are looking at this, at least you know my opinions on it. Okay, there's a line running at 7.5 volts. I think I'm going to drop it down a little bit. Let's drop down to 5 volts. It's the lowest operating voltage that they suggest. Let's see how that feels. Definitely feels a lot slower, which makes sense. Alright, obviously it definitely felt a bit slower, but at the same time, it put the line in just nicely. I'm going to keep it at this low voltage, see if we can stipple with it, because I know stippling is something you guys like to do a lot of, so we got to know if this machine is capable. And again, I'm running at 5 volts with a standard 9 round liner. And yes, we're getting a nice stippled effect now because I have it turned down nice and low. It's moving slower, so we got more space in between those dots. All right, now I've bumped it all the way back up to 7.5 volts, and we'll do the same thing. Oh yeah, you can definitely see that those dots are much, much closer together. Which again makes sense, but this feels quite nice. It feels comfortable. There's no clicky battery going on. It's all inclusive. It's all one size. Wrapping this is simple. Sleeve over. So let's see how it does pushing around shader. All right. Yeah, it really seemed to lay that in quite nicely. 6.5 volts. Not bad, felt good, felt nice. I prefer running this machine. I'd probably say around 7 volts personally. So I'm gonna keep it at 7 volts. We're gonna jump over to a mag. That felt pretty nice. With the way this machine performs and at the price point it's at, I really think it's a solid machine. Now again, have I been using it for a year? No. Think about all the things when making a decision about purchasing a tattoo machine. I want to show you guys these. I want to give you my thoughts on them so that you can make the best decision for you. To get a solid machine in the batteries and the way it all operates in one package at a price that is very reasonable it's hard to say no to. And if you made it to the end of the video, guys, we're giving the machine away. All you have to do is comment below how you got into tattooing and what your goals are. And at the end of 3 weeks, there'll be a winner and we'll get this sent out to you. Till next time, peace.